Just right now, Nikki, I'm on my way through Cherokee, and as I said, I just decided, well, we'll just turn over here and drop in and do a little PSA, a public service announcement. I'm on my way to Worthington, Minnesota for a very, very sad mission, and it is this, that the livestock, the hogs, have backed up because of all the plant closings, and to the point where we have to start utilizing heavy hogs, market-ready fat hogs, euthanizing them, and they're going to, at least some of them will be going to the landfill in Worthington, Minnesota. JBS, their Swift plant in Worthington, has agreed to do the euthanization, and from there they'll go off and to be wasted. And I never thought I would see this in the United States of America. It's a tragedy we saw in China with their African swine fever that they have, as about half of their hogs had to be euthanized and buried. Well, we're at this place because, not because the hogs are sick, they're healthy, but because we have too many workers that are sick, and the packing plants are shut down in so many different places, and the supply chain is backing up. So we are looking at something that's so horrible. I would not have been able to contemplate this even a month ago, and that's this, that they over 100,000 head a day are backing up on us. A number yesterday looked like it was maybe 188,000 head yesterday are backing up that can't be slaughtered. And when they gain so fast, they don't work to put them through the plant anymore, and so that's where the waste is. And we are at this point, I'm anticipating somewhere between 1 million and 1.25 million hogs will have to be euthanized. And if you laid them end to end, at 4 foot long on average each, and start at Minneapolis down I-35, they would stretch all the way to Dallas-Fort Worth, and those numbers are growing day by day. So I can report back to you later, but it's important that I be up there to speak to this from a public policy standpoint. I was called by the chairman of the committee, Collin Peterson of Minnesota, and would I help and participate with some of the logistics and the public messaging part of this? And I said, yes, when you've got a friend in the chairman of the Ag Committee, and he and I have been on committee together for 16 years, absolutely I'll step up. I'll step up with Democrats, I'll step up with Republicans. We need to stand together and face this reality and then get our plants open. I cannot plead any more strongly with Smithfield, with JBF Swift, and the other plants around. Let's get them open, and I will say to the employees that are there, they are our frontline workers, and they're the frontline workers now in a similar way that the healthcare workers are as well. We want to provide all of the personal protective equipment possible for them in the cleanest environment possible, and I've been working that for over a month now, 7 days a week. But I want them to have confidence. Come to work. Come to work when you're called to work. The president has ordered the plants opened by using the Defense Production Act. He has the constitutional and the statutory authority to do that, and I'm very glad that he has. It was the right decision. It's one that I'd been asking for, and so I thank him for that. And also Governor Reynolds, even though I sometimes have some reasons not to be so particularly happy with her, she made the right decision to open up 77 counties in Iowa conditionally, and she also made the statement that if you're called back to work and you refuse to come to work, you're not going to be able to collect unemployment. So this is a serious time that we are in, and the right decisions have been made, I believe, by both the president and the governor, and the industry now needs to react. We need Smithfield to resolve the issues that are between them, the federal government and local government, and perhaps the governor in South Dakota, and open up Sioux Falls. And we need to get these other plants opened up. On the good side, if you want to look at a model on how to handle this, it's Prestage in Eagle Grove. Ron Prestage is the president of that company. They've done everything responsible and timely and anticipatory possible in Wright County, and they may be the ones who come out of this thing with the least amount of impact and the fewest number of employees that are impacted by it. And so I want to thank all the people that have stepped up on this. We've got a tough job ahead of us. It's what we have called for over a month now as we discuss this potential. We couldn't even say it out loud among our pork producers. They want to feed the world. They don't want to bury a product. And we always called it from the beginning the unthinkable. But the unthinkable is the euthanization of 1 million or more hogs starting today in Worthington, Minnesota, and I'm on my way up there.